Are you prepared for the inflation apocalypse? Let me tell you, my friend, don't let inflation sneak up on your income, all right? Here's exactly what you need to know. Hey there. How are you guys? Welcome back. My name is Isai Rodriguez, and this is where we turn passion into profit, one actionable tip at a time. So hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's get started. All right. So yeah, let's kick things off with by shining a light on this whole inflation apocalypse thing that this buzz that's out there. And don't worry, I'm not here to spread doomsday news or anything like that. I'm actually here to empower you with knowledge that'll leave you feeling confident and ready to take on whatever it is that comes your way. So what exactly is this inflation apocalypse that, everyone's talking about? Well, think of it like this. Imagine you're out there shopping for groceries, and suddenly you notice that the prices of everything have basically shot through the roof, right? It's not just we're not just talking about your favorite snacks. It's everything from bread to milk to eggs, avocados. And yes, even the avocados they're suffering from this, right? Shoot, just this morning, I went to fill up my car, and I noticed that just last week, the gas at the pump was just about, 50 cents cheaper than it was today. So, I mean, like that right there, that's inflation in action, right? But before you start panicking, right, let's break it down here, all right? Inflation is basically the rate at which prices for goods and services rise over time, right? And when inflation kicks into high gear the way that it is right now, it can usually have like a huge impact on your income, right? Now, there's a little bit more to the equation than just prices going up, but that's inflation in a nutshell, right? Now, I know what you might be thinking. How does this affect me and my paycheck, right? Well, first of all, that's a great question. And I like for you to imagine this little scenario, if you will, right? Imagine you're working your tail off. You're putting in those hours at work. But when payday rolls around, you realize that your money, it's just not stretching as far as it used to, right? Does that sound familiar? That's because inflation eats away at the purchasing power of your money. And it just kind of makes everything a little bit pricier, right? Now, understanding inflation or the inflation apocalypse, that's the first step to overcoming it, to conquering it. It's like knowing your opponent's moves before, stepping into the ring, right? You're already that one step ahead, right? And once you know your opponent's moves, well, now, right, logically, you can prepare for those moves. You can make the right counter moves. You can zig when they zag. You know what I mean? And so I want to get a little proactive here with some killer strategies to protect your hard-earned cash, right? So, because we want to get past this whole inflation apocalypse. And don't worry, like I said before, I've got your back. I'm here to break it down for you, and we're going to get through this together. So first things first, let's talk about diversification. And no, I'm not just, we're not just going to be throwing around fancy finance terms here. So diversification simply means the spreading of your income sources, kind of like butter on toast, right? Instead of relying on just the one paycheck, you want to kind of explore other ways of bringing money into your world, into your bank account. So whether that's starting a side hustle, investing in stocks, or even renting out, that spare room that you have or the basement on Airbnb, diversification is the key to buffering yourself against the impact of inflation in general. So the next thing let's talk about skills, right? We live in a fast-paced world, and basically staying relevant and adaptable is critical. It has to be done, So why not invest in yourself and learn some new skills, right? Whether it's, whether we're talking about mastering social media marketing, brushing up on coding, honing your graphic design skills, like whatever, it doesn't matter. Like adding these strings to your bow opens up new income opportunities that makes you a force to be reckoned with in the job market, right? Now, let's talk entrepreneurship, because that's right there. Like that's, like I'm talking about unleashing your inner boss and basically taking charge of your financial destiny, right? So starting your own business, this might sound challenging, I know, but with the right mindset and a solid plan, it's totally 100% doable, right? And the best part is that being your own boss means that you control your income. No more waiting on, those annual raises or worrying about layoffs or anything like that. You decide how much or how little you earn, right? And last but not least, let's not forget about the good old budgeting, right? Yeah, I said it. The dreaded B word, right? Hear me out here. Budgeting doesn't have to be a huge buzzkill, am I right? Think of it as like a roadmap, right? For your money. It helps you track your expenses. It helps you prioritize your spending. It helps you ensure that you're putting your hard-earned cash to good use. You need to know, like in layman's terms, you basically have to know exactly where your money is coming, like where's it coming from and where's it going, basically, like in a nutshell. That's what a budget helps you do. Plain and simple, right? You want to essentially use that knowledge to help build an impenetrable financial fortress, right? Something that'll, keep you safe from the inflation apocalypse, right? And don't worry, I'm not talking about, a complex financial wizardry here. Like, that's not what we're talking about. We're keeping it simple. We're keeping it practical and basically downright empowering, right? So imagine cruising down the highway, right? You're cruising down the highway of life and suddenly you hit a roadblock, right? Maybe it's, a surprise expense, a job loss, or maybe even the dreaded inflation monster himself, right? When you build a financial fortress, it's like having AAA going down the highway of life alongside you. All of a sudden, you have access to tools to help you, get around these twists and turns like a boss. Am I right? So first, let's talk emergency funds. Think of your emergency fund as your financial safety net, right? It's a stash of cash tucked away for those rainy days, right? So whether it's a, busted water heater or an unexpected medical bill, right? Having that emergency fund gives you the peace of mind, to know that you've got a buffer against life's curveballs, right? The next thing that we're going to talk about is passive income, right? Now, before you start picturing yourself lounging on a beach, sipping pina coladas, let me explain. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be that, but passive income is basically money that you earn with minimal effort, right? So think rental properties, think dividends from investments, things like that, royalties from from an ebook that you wrote ages ago, if that's your thing. It's like having these little money making machines all over the place working for you while you sleep. Pretty cool, right? And let's not forget about my personal favorite, building an online asset, right? We live in this beautiful digital age, right? Where the possibilities are literally endless. And you know what? It's only getting better with each day that goes by and each new piece of technology that comes out, right? That each piece of technology that's invented. So whether it's starting a blog, launching an e-commerce store, or, creating digital products, anything like that, building an online asset not only diversifies your income, but also shields you from the ups and the downs of the traditional job market, right? And last, but certainly not least, let's talk mindset, because let me tell you, This is the genesis of success. It's your mind and what's running through it, more importantly, right? I'm talking about, working on a mindset of abundance, a mindset of resilience, a mindset that, even a little bit of optimism, right? Because let's face it, life throws us curveballs almost every single day, right? But it's how we react to them that truly defines our financial journey, right? The key to unlocking your income potential and seizing control of your financial destiny. But here's the thing: knowledge is power, yes, but action is where the magic happens, right? That's why I'm beyond excited to announce something super special, something that'll take your income game to the next level, right? It's my free masterclass training. So that's right. It's a jam-packed session designed to basically equip you with the tools, the strategies, and the insider secrets that you're gonna need to shield your income from the effects of inflation and to build a life of financial freedom. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the catch, right? Well, guess what? You may not believe this, but there isn't one. There is no catch. This masterclass is my way of giving back to the community, right? My way of empowering you to take charge of your financial future without breaking the bank, right? So we're talking actionable insights, right? We're talking real world examples. We're talking a step-by-step guidance on everything from building passive income streams to leveraging the power of online assets. So whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or perhaps you're just starting out, there's something here for everyone. And I urge you, or I highly suggest that you get in on it. But again, it's not just about learning, it's about taking action, because at the end of the day, it's the small steps that we take today that pave the way for a brighter tomorrow, right? So together, we'll defy the odds. There's no doubt about it. We're going to conquer the challenges and we're going to come out of this stronger and more resilient than ever before. Because when we stand together, there's literally no limit on what we can do, right? Remember, the knowledge is power, but action is key, right? So don't let inflation eat away at your financial security. Start taking action right now, today. So there you have it, my friends. That's my tip for today. If you found this episode helpful, if you found this episode inspiring, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. And if you have any questions, if you have any topics that you like to cover, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Also, don't forget to follow the link in the description for access to my free training where I unveil the exact steps to make your dreams a reality. We're talking actionable insights, real world examples, and step-by-step guidance on everything from building passive income streams to leveraging the power of online assets so that you can create your own financial fortress and ultimately create freedom of time. All right. Until the next time, stay legendary, my friends, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care now. Bye.